Hey bitches, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I am going to talk to you about James Charles apologizing to his fans and removing a few ads from his latest video. If you have not already seen my video from yesterday about the James Charles mirroring his eye look scandal, I am going to place a card in the upper right hand corner as well as a link down in the description. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, welcome, how the fuck are you doing? If you could please hit the subscribe button down below, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you are someone who has been here for a day, a week, a month, or a year, welcome the fuck back. If you could please make sure you have all of your notifications set to on by clicking the bell icon somewhere on the screen. Please know that everything I speak on in my videos is my own personal opinion, and opinions are not facts. And please do not send hate to anyone or any brand that I speak on in my videos, because that is not what these are meant for. They are just meant for us to throw a little shade, spill a little tea, and have a messy ass time here on the internet. The other day, James Charles uploaded a video called Recreating My Followers' Makeup Looks, which was about 25 minutes long, and he put 6 ads in total in the video. Immediately when the video went up, James Charles received backlash because people thought that 6 ads in a video was too much and it was making him look greedy. Someone tweeted to him the following: "James, sister, 6 ads in a 24-minute video? Please stop. Girl, I know you gotta make that money, but maybe 2 to 3 ads for 24 minutes, I don't know. I'm tired of ads being the new transition. At James Charles. You have so many sister subs that I feel you out of the most don't need that many ads. Sister sad." James Charles quote tweeted that and said the following: 6 ads on a 30-minute YouTube video equals roughly 4 minutes of ads, which you can usually skip, and which YouTube takes a huge percentage of. But a 30-minute TV show has 8 minutes of non-skippable ads and no one questions it. Please stop complaining when YouTubers recognize their worth. A lot of people were not happy with the way that James Charles handled that situation and said that he still looked greedy because of all the ads in his video, so he took to Snapchat earlier today to say the following.
Hi guys, so something happened on Twitter yesterday that caused quite the uproar and ruckus, and I wanted to kind of address it a little bit further on Snapchat just because I believe it's a far bigger conversation than what it was, and I also want to give a little bit of context into what happened. So basically, as you guys know, I just uploaded my Recreating My Followers Makeup Looks video on Tuesday. Today is Thursday. And I put a few ads in the video, and as soon as I uploaded it, I got a few tweets from people being like, "Oh my god, why are there so many ads?" I believe there were 6 in total. There's always an ad before a video and always an ad after a video, like the bumpers, and then I did 4 in between. Since I did 3 makeup looks, I put an ad in between each one and before the grand reveal of all 3, which in my head seemed pretty justified considering I had spent an entire 2 days filming the video and it was almost 30 minutes long. But I got a few tweets about it from you guys people who watched the video and thought the ads were too distracting, or there were too many of them, or they were just too long. And my first reaction was just to be annoyed. And I quote tweeted her and I said, "Hey, listen, 6 ads on a 30-minute video is roughly 4 minutes of advertisement content if you let it play all the way through. On YouTube though, there's almost always the skip ad button, which, let's be real, we all tend to click kind of often because nobody wants to sit through an ad. I also said that YouTube takes a really, really huge percentage of creators' money from ads at the end of the month. It's either 45% or 55%. If you didn't know, I'm actually not sure which one it is. But regardless of whatever number it is, that's very, very high. And I also said that on TV, if you're watching content that is equal length, for example, 30 minutes, there's 8 minutes of advertising content. It's always the 22:8 ratio. And TV ads are not skippable. And this whole tweet caused quite a ruckus. Now, this is a very, very large issue that I should not have condensed into one tweet. That is definitely my own fault, and I take full responsibility. But I have also gotten into many a scandal in the past for leaving things open to interpretation, so I don't really know what to do anymore. But now that it's been a few days and I've had a chance to calm down, I wanted to kind of jump in and talk about it just a little bit more and further address the situation, and just kind of give you guys a little bit of background into what I meant. First of all, I want to start off by saying that I did go ahead and remove a few of the ads on the video, because I do get where a lot of you guys were coming from. There were definitely a lot of responses saying that having a lot of ads was coming across as me being greedy or wanting more money, and that's definitely not the case, and I can see that, and I don't want you guys to be annoyed or distracted while watching my videos, so I got it. But there are definitely still ads on the video, and they will never be removed. And I'll tell you why as well, because I think that's why I was so frustrated, is that I did have a really important point to make. while talking about this, and because of the fact that I put so many things in my original tweet, the main point kind of like slipped under the carpet, which once again, my fault. When this all started blowing up, one of the biggest responses that I got from people was, oh, you need to stop complaining, you need to stop talking about this, you're so greedy, stop trying to hide the fact that you just want money from us. Your job is to make your fans happy, and without us, you'd be absolutely nothing. And while yes, that is true, you guys are obviously there for me, and I'm able to support myself and my family and my full staff because of you guys watching my videos. My job is not to make people happy. My job is to produce content that I am proud of and to share my art with you guys. And if people want to watch it, that's great. If content creators' jobs was to make everybody happy, we would all literally quit, because making several million people all happy is the absolute hardest thing in the entire world, and it is literally not possible. There were also a lot of people saying that like, oh, well, I started watching YouTube because I love it, and it's a platform where people can express themselves and do what they love and have a really good time while doing it too. Which, duh, hello, yes, I agree. I started watching YouTube because a lot of my favorite creators were putting in a lot of work into their videos, and you could tell had a major passion for it. And I feel the same way. I love doing what I'm doing, and I love making videos for you guys, and I love doing crazy makeup looks and being creative. And if I did not love this, I would quit and find something else to do. But because of the fact that I've gained a large following, and because of the fact that I like doing this, I've chosen to make it my job. And it is my job. And just like everybody, just like a lot of people have a regular 9 to 5, I have to show up for work. And I don't like taking breaks and taking time off and taking breaks. It's just not how I personally like to work, because I like to take this very, very seriously. And I think of it as a job. And I think that that's where like the issue arises, is that a lot of people don't like to think of YouTube as a job. And that's not cool. And I'm not going to sit here and justify the amount of work and the workload, because I've done that enough and I feel like a broken record at this point. You guys don't need to hear it. And I know that most of you guys do understand and do know this, but there's a lot of people that don't, and that's okay. But that's the whole point of having these conversations, is that both people, followers, consumers, but also media starts to understand the value and importance of these content creators, because it's not the same as television. And I think that that's one of the other mistakes I made in my tweet as well. The beauty of YouTube is that it's not the same. It's very, very different. But there are a whole lot of similarities as well. Obviously, you guys know TV shows have writers, directors, producers, editors, actors, actresses, and a whole network of people behind them. And people love TV. And there are millions or billions of dollars that go into advertisements on television every single year. But YouTube is very, very similar. At least for me personally, I have a writer that I work with to bounce video ideas off of and conceptualize and do research. I have an editor that works super, super hard on my videos 2 times a week, and he does not get a lot of sleep. I have an assistant that I pay every single day to be with me and to help me get my tasks done while I'm still filming and while I'm going to business meetings and doing emails and everything else. I have a manager that works really, really hard on my brand deals and making sure I'm able to keep growing my career. I have an attorney that I pay a lot of money to make sure that I'm okay legally and safe. My equipment costs money, and my electricity bill costs even more money every month, but that's okay because I love doing this job, and all businesses have to pay expenses. It's how businesses run and make a profit. But the difference is television shows have billion-dollar networks and corporations to fund them and to make sure that they run smoothly, whereas YouTubers, we only have ourselves and the money that we make thanks to all of you guys watching our content and watching the ads that come before it. I am really, really blessed to have the views that I have, and I'm happy with the money and income that I'm making. I am not complaining, and I'm able to support myself and my family, and I'm so grateful for that. But there are a lot of content creators out there that are working just as hard as I am, maybe a lot even uploading way more than I do, that still have to pay a full team to produce their content and that are not making the same money that I do. And those are the people that I am raising these issues and talking about this stuff, because I don't need more money, but I do want respect for the community that we all work in. It is a huge and very problematic stereotype that exists in digital media and also just regular society that YouTube is stupid and that it's not a real job and that content creators don't work hard and we just flick on the camera and film ourselves and call it a day. When in reality, there's so much more that goes into it, and I am so proud to call myself a YouTuber and say that I am a content creator. And I'm also really thankful that I have a fan base that understands me and what I'm trying to do when I have these conversations. And hopefully within a few years, we'll be able to make changes to that stereotype and fix things and allow people in to what the world of YouTube really is and show people how amazing and incredible it is. But that's never going to happen if we don't have these conversations, and people have to understand that even though YouTube is a free platform, it is not free for us to spend our whole lives making this content, and therefore it's really, really important to support the creators that you love to make sure that they can keep creating for you guys. I would never want anyone to think that I was trying to take advantage of my subscribers or that I wasn't grateful for them, because that is so far from the case, and I would not be here if it was not for you guys. So I really, really do apologize if I came across as greedy or arrogant. I should have chosen my words a lot wiser, and I'm sorry. I love my job, and I love doing what I do every single day, and I would not change it for the world, but it is a job, and I have to make money, and so do other content creators as well. So remember that when you're watching free content on YouTube. Of course, you guys can always get YouTube Red, which is only $10 a month. You never will watch an ad again, or download ad blocker if you really want to, but it's important to support your creators, and it's important to watch ads. Not mine in particular, but there's so many content creators working really, really hard. So just remember that. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'm going to make a conscious effort moving forward to put a little bit less ads to make sure that you guys can really, really enjoy the videos. Okay, love you guys. Gonna go film. Hope everyone's having a good day. I'll talk to you later.
After James' Snapchat, he tweeted out the following: I removed a few ads on my last video. I hear you guys on them being distracting and coming across as greedy, but I also hope you hear me on why supporting your fave creators is important, especially on a free platform. I promise to be more mindful. Someone responded to James and said the following: No, you gotta make your coin, sis. James Charles responded with, I'm making enough coin. The point in talking about this wasn't to ask for more money, but unfortunately that's how it came across to some people. The point is that YouTube is a real job and it's hard work, and people shouldn't expect creators to create them for free. I really wish that James Charles wouldn't have removed any of the ads from his videos. I wish that he would have just addressed it and kept it pushing and explained as to why he had all of these ads. But to go and remove them, it goes into this whole apology culture where everyone thinks that you owe them an apology if you do one thing that they don't agree with, and he played right into that in my opinion. Now the 6 ads in his video was 1 before the video, 1 after the video, and 3 during the video before each look. I'm sorry, I just have to say it. If you're really complaining about ads in one free content on YouTube that you can skip 99% of the time, then you're just looking for something to complain about. I feel like sometimes with content creators, people think of them almost as like animals in a cage in a circus, and they can demand things from them because they know without the subscribers and the views, then these people are basically nothing. Yes, I understand the argument that you have to keep your subscribers happy, otherwise they will leave, but here's how YouTube works, especially with someone as big as James Charles. Yes, someone will unsubscribe, but he's always going to be in the recommended. He's always going to be on the trending page, so the chance of them coming back and watching his video, even if they don't subscribe, is pretty high. And you don't get paid for subscribers here on YouTube, you get paid for views. All I'm saying is I wish that James Charles, as well as other content creators, unless they do something where they really fuck up and an apology is needed, I wish they would just stick to their actions and explain the situation, not apologize, but also don't bow down and give in to someone just because they're complaining about a few ads that are skippable. I mean, honestly, there's technically 5 ads in his video, let's be honest, because the one at the end, who is watching the ad at the end of a video? Hardly anyone. What is your opinion about James Charles' apology and his explanation as to why there were so many ads in his video? Please let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section, and that is it for this video, everyone. I know this one had a very long Snapchat in it, I'm sorry, but the Snapchat was pretty much self-explanatory for everything that needed to be said. Please follow all my social media that is down in the description, and I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!